And welcome back to another edition of Classic Doom Walkthroughs. Today we continue with Switcheroom. This is the secret map from Episode 3. This is Episode 3 Map 9, Red. It's a fun map. There's a Cyber Demon, and I'm going to show you how to dispose of the Cyber Demon without even firing a shot, even though there's going to be a rocket launcher and a BFG on this map, which is going to be pretty nice. The beginning, though, is a little bit hairy, and we got to make sure we collect the ammo to take care of everybody here. The game is powered by GZDoom using the Ultimate Doom platform. As always, we're playing on the Ultraviolence difficulty setting in order to get 100% in all three of these categories. There are 97 kills to be had, 3 secrets to find, 29 items to pick up. Well, to our left is a chain gun, but there's a shotgunner there. He may not go down so quickly with a pistol. Or we can just go around the pinky and start off with the shotgun. So I'm going to elect to do that. And there's a pack of shotgun shells you can go ahead and pick up. There will be cacos coming. Make sure you dispose of the gunners if you can. Certainly the shotgunners most importantly. A Baron will be coming out soon to play from that big door you see opening and closing. So with the other caco mildly distracted, why don't we go upstairs here and get a little bit more ammo. We do want to make sure that shotgunner is put down. There we go. There's more ammo over here and here, and there's more ammo in there. As you can see in this room, lots of ammo. So go ahead and get in here and grab what you need. Now you can hear the Cyber Demon's been alerted. The door leading to his little chamber, I guess, has been opened, but the door has since closed. Oh, well, there we go. You can see the Cyber Demon milling about. Luckily, there's enough shotgun shells here to take care of it, and we can see there's a little bit of infighting to start. Okay, now let's take care of the periphery enemies. There are some gunners, specifically zombie men. Yes, there's the Baron. We're going to take care of the Baron with our regular shotgun, I think, because we picked up quite a bit of ammo. So why don't we go ahead and first just pick up this ammo that's lying on the edge of this elevated area, which are a bunch of rockets, also on the other side. And these 2 switches will allow the Baron to come out. So why don't we go ahead and let's go face down the Baron with our regular shotgun. There's quite a bit of space here. I don't think it's that hazardous. As long as you have the ammo, you're in good shape. You also have a chain gun if you want to unload on that. But it seems we're fine for now. Oh, I think there is a zombie man somewhere. There we go. Okay, so now we're going to explore the outside of this perimeter, but not go in through any of these doors. We're going to skip those for now. Strategically, we're going to continue with map progression this way. Be ready for some... Well, I guess we can switch to the chain gun. Some pinkies, some shotgunners, some zombie men, and some imps. There we go. A couple of stim packs if you need. We're just going to head up the lift. First, grab all these armor bonuses and the ammo. We're going to grab a backpack, which is our secret number 1. Yeah, this way we can carry more. And let's head up. Be careful, though. There are a couple of enemies, but the Cyber Demon can also reach you from here. So go ahead. The idea, though, is to get the other enemies to come and float around, specifically the cacos. We are looking to have, there we go, some infighting. So let's leave those enemies to their own devices, and we'll head into this inner chamber. There's still a door preventing any contact with the Cyber Demon, which is fine. There's also a Baron up here who has already been disposed of. That's wonderful. So it'll save us the trip all the way around. We're just going to head over this way and go on the left side now from the vantage point of coming in. We're just going to do it this way because the Baron that was up in the upper gallery has been disposed of by the Cyber Demon. So that's pretty good. I thought for sure that caco would be disposed of, but I guess not. There we go. Thought for sure he would be. Turns out he was not. Or it was not. It's hard to say. Now this is another secret. We're going to go ahead. Is there a zombie man down there? Come here, you. There is another secret up here, so let's go ahead and grab it. It's actually a berserk pack. This time we have to press this switch to access it right in here. And as you can see, there's not much doing with the Cyber Demon in there. He seems to be alone. So that's our opportunity now. As you can see, this kind of yellow-colored, beige-colored elevated area, it's like an arrow. And it is an arrow, and it is pointing towards a teleporter. And that's going to take us, yeah, right there. Exactly where the Cyber Demon is. So now we want to head over to where the stairs are, which are here. Or the lift, I guess. This way we get our rocket launcher. We can go ahead and grab all the rockets. We're really not going to need this many, but why not? The switch now is not that important. It raises the ability to get to the Cyber Demon's area, but the teleporter takes care of that quickly. And now we're basically done with these areas. And we can head out back to the main area and through the main big doors this way. Left or right, it doesn't really matter, so why don't we go ahead. And I think this is the most extreme. Yes, that's right. So let's take this door. There will be some enemies in here. Items to pick up. Lots of lost souls and cacos. Ultimately, we're going to have to take on a bunch of barons, and that's okay. As you can see, yeah. So let's get everybody animated. We have a rocket launcher now, so why not? And here comes the first Baron. But since we've already taken care of what we needed to take care of with respect to getting the rocket launcher, we're not going to have too much trouble with the Baron. Or the Lost Soul, for that matter. This teleporter will take us to the elevated area where the Cyber Demon was, and vice versa. We didn't need to do that in this instance, but that's what that's for. So it looks to me, other than around the corner here, we should have all of the enemies. Maybe there's one more. There's somebody lingering. Perfect. All right. So what's going to happen now is we're going to go ahead and take on really what are just the remaining barons for this area. So why don't we go ahead? I'll take out the BFG because we're going to go ahead and grab it right here. Hop off, and having these 3 barons lined up is great. And that's that for the barons. Okay, so we're done in this area. We should have 12 and 89 respectively with respect to items and kills, so we're good, and 1 secret remaining. So there's only 1 area to go. I would suggest you take out your chain gun. We're going to go through these yellow doors, but now that we have the yellow key, that's what we picked up where the Cyber Demon was. We'll take the right side. I just think it's a better vantage point to take on the enemies, getting the jump on them. Opening the door the other way allows the enemies to kind of get the jump on you. I like it a little less. Another enemy there. Shotgunner. Shotgunner straight ahead. Shotgunner to the left. And another and final Spectre. So let's go ahead and pick up all of the health and armor bonuses lying around the floor, except for the last secret, which is a supercharge. This is the rest of the stuff that we have to pick up. So that should be all except for 1. That's right. And now we hit this secret switch right here, which will reveal the last secret. A nice supercharge, kind of like that. And now we just have a Spectre in here. Let's go ahead and gun it down. And then, unless I'm mistaken, we can do our final count. Yes, all 97 kills, the 3 secrets, and all 29 items. You know what that means? Indeed, we're done. And that's Dread, the secret map for Episode 3. This is Episode 3, Map 9. It's a fun map. As long as you know about that secret teleporter, that's certainly going to give you a heads up and certainly a hand up. I don't really like the idea of going into the Cyber Demon's lair with just the rocket launcher and running off there. It's not my favorite approach. I like to use the rockets sparingly towards the end because the Cyber Demon will be disposed of by then, and we can just use the BFG when we grab it on the remaining Barons. Easy breezy. That's the way I like to do it. The first initial wave of enemies is a little tough because you have to make sure you pick up sufficient ammo, but I showed you where all the ammo is, so you should be okay. I hope you did enjoy the walkthrough. Maybe you got some good tips and tricks. Either way, hit the subscribe button. You won't miss any further videos that I upload. For now, that's it for Classic Doom Walkthroughs. Thanks for joining us today. See you next time.